Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 2
Episode
of
9, it depends how you look at it.
yeah, I mean it's our second episode, but we're actually covering the number 9 quarterback that we would like the Jets to obtain or get, and we're still at a point where we're not thrilled.
No.
I mean, we're not thrilled at number
Oh,
9. We're not jumping through jumping up and down or doing jumping jacks or anything like that. But as opposed to doing nothing, this is something, this is the 9th best choice for us, in our opinion.
yeah. If we don't get the other 8 choices, we'll take this one.
Absolutely, we
Yeah.
will.
Yeah. And here it is. Jeremy, you want to go into it?
Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield. I call him the big gamble. The big gamble.
He's the big risk. He wouldn't be a gamble in money, and he wouldn't cost us any draft picks.
We don't think he costs a lot of money.
No, I mean, look, it is going to be a little bit competitive. There are a lot of teams who need quarterbacks,
Yeah.
but I just can't see anybody paying a lot of money for Baker Mayfield.
And his numbers this year have been awful. He did okay a couple of games with the Rams, but he also had some dog games with the Rams as well.
Yeah. And there was some hope, there was some spark there with the Rams. I honestly think that, one of the challenges in getting him is we would have to overpay him and pry him from the Rams tax, because I think he really likes the coach, and I think this guy was, the little bit of the success that he had there, I think is giving him maybe some hope that maybe I could be the Rams' future quarterback after next year if Stafford doesn't come back.
And the downside is that he's been playing really bad. And so he might continue to play bad, and we'll have to fall onto a Mike White or a Zach Wilson. And I actually think if we got Baker Mayfield, we might want to get like a number 10, 11, or a 12. Like get Minshew or get Andy Dalton, just to have somebody play if Baker just sucks it up.
Yeah, it would make it hard. These kind of things would make it hard for, people have said, oh, the Jets could draft a young guy, not in the high round, but 4th, 5th round. But you really can't do that in a situation like this, because then you're going to rely on Zach Wilson as your backup quarterback. And I don't think the Jets are ready to do that. I think you're right. If they had someone like Baker, they'd want White to still be on the team, or Minshew as well. So then you'd have 3 possible quarterbacks who can play, just in case Zach comes in and has the yips.
Yes.
We don't know if he's ever really going to recover. It's scary. I mean, I hope it's not true, but some guys never come back.
Yeah. So Baker Mayfield, to me, the upside, because we talked about his downside, the upside is that he took the Browns to the playoffs. That's incredible. So potentially, I mean, he had so much promise. He had a crap attitude. Maybe he's learned some humility and he's ready to restart and reset, kind of like a Zach, and be a star for us. He actually has some potential to do that.
Yeah, when you consider that year he took to the Cleveland Browns to the playoffs, the reality is they went through so many quarterbacks, so many top 10, even top 5 picks that didn't pan out. That team was never able to get there. And here he comes along and he gets them to the playoffs. Then he comes back the next year. He's hurt, beat up all year, and he's tough enough to stick it out on the field, but they punished him and blamed him for his play, even though he was clearly injured. And said, we're going to go out and take a shot at Deshaun Watson. And they just kind of threw him in the gutter. And yeah, he's had a rough year, but again, it was in Carolina. He showed some sparks for a second there in LA. It makes me think there's a chance that his career could be salvaged. But again, you can't bet on it. He can't be your only guy.
Yeah, we only go after him if we couldn't get our first 8 scenarios.
Yeah.
And I do remember one last thing. In his rookie year, you said, this guy's a star.
I loved him. And when he came out against the Jets in his debut, he looked like a star.
Yeah. Hey, if you like this video, please hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe by hitting my brother's head. It's right there. And why don't you ring the bell while you're at it?
And there's a video. If you missed who's number 10 on our list, watch the video that's popping up right over there.
And look forward to number 8.
Go
Jets.
Jets.